Hey, what's up? It's Matt in Japan. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm bringing you Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Core Class Rattrap. And let's take a look at him in packaging. First of all, let's take a look at that very cool artwork. You see Rattrap there. Very, very cool. A lot of nice detail with the fur there and the lighting. And again, he has that same image as on the Core Class Optimus Prime. So very, very cool. And there's Rattrap in the packaging. Now, I must admit, I am not a huge Beast Wars fan. I do not really like Beast Wars. I didn't really grow up watching Beast Wars. But again, I'm trying to be more open with this whole Kingdom line because I do think there are some very cool figures that are coming out. So yeah, I'm not a huge Beast Wars fan, but I was just more curious than anything about these figures. So going on the back, there you see Rattrap in his robot mode. And he converts into 18 steps into his beast mode. Very, very cool. I do love the robot mode. Actually, I do love the look of this. And I really think that blaster he comes with is very cool. So without further ado, let's get into Core Class Rattrap. All right, so here we have Core Class Rattrap out of the packaging, and let's take a quick look at him. Now, you'll have to pardon my ignorance on the Beast Wars. I've never really been into Beast Wars. This is actually the first Rattrap figure I've ever owned, so again, please excuse my ignorance here. But let's take a look at that head sculpt. Very, very cool. I do know this much. It is very faithful to the Beast Wars cartoon, so it's very, very nice. You get some red paint on the eyes and the mouth, and I believe those little two front teeth are painted in silver, so that's, for this size class, very, very nice attention to detail there. And you do get the silver paint there on his brain. I'm assuming that's his exposed brain there. Going down the figure, again, a lot of nice detail, and you get some of that same silver paint on his forearms with the, let's see, Maximal, very small Maximal logo there printed on both arms. And I had to think about that for a sec. Going down on the legs, you get some nice detail there, and the feet are very cool too, that sort of skin tone paint. And very, very cool. This guy's very light, and you get the sort of beast mode hanging off the back, but that is the case with a lot of these Beast Wars figures. So very, very cool. Going into articulation, his head is on a ball joint and can look side to side. Now, it does get hindered a little bit by these shoulder pieces. You can go all the way around, but it's a little hard to go all the way around, but you can do it. Not really any up and down or side to side movement, but you can do a 360. Now, his shoulders are on a hinge there. And again, because of the backpack, there is very limited articulation there. The elbows are on a ball joint, so you get 90 degrees there. Nothing at the wrist. And taking his arms, putting them out there. And there's nothing at the waist as well. But you do get some ball jointed legs here, and you get some knee swivel. And you do get about, let's see, the knees. Yeah, I'm sure because of transformation, you get a real deep knee bend. So that actually is very nice for some posability there. And you don't get much out of the feet. The feet are on a big ball joint, so you do get a lot of range of motion there. There's no real ankle tilt per se, but because it's on a ball joint, you do get some ankle tilt there. So I'm sure you can get this guy in some really cool poses, actually. So actually, the more I look at him and kind of play with him, kind of getting used to this whole Beast Wars thing. Again, it's very new for me. I'm a very traditional sort of G1 fan. So anyways, putting him down and taking a look at that blaster he comes with. Again, this is a very, very cool blaster. Whoops, that is upside down. But yeah, some very nice detail. It's very different from what we've seen before, and very cool. I'm not sure if this is accurate to the cartoon, but it is a very cool blaster done that sort of grayish plastic, and I'm sure he holds it just fine. So there he is, very tight fit, very nice and snug. So there is Rattrap holding his blaster. And just a quick comparison with that Optimus Prime Core Class figure. And again, they're a little bit tricky, especially Optimus Prime to stand up. But there they are side by side. Optimus Prime is a little bit bigger than Rattrap, but there they are for a quick comparison. So taking him out. So yeah, let's get Rattrap transformed into his beast mode and see what that's all about. All right, so here we have Core Class Kingdom Rattrap all transformed into his beast mode. And let's take a quick look at that beast mode. And getting in on that rat head, very, very cool. Get some nice black paint for the eyes and a little bit of highlight there. You get that sort of skin tone for the ears and a little bit of that same sort of pinkish color on the nose. And very rat-like. And you do get a little bit of light, I think there's a little bit of light gray paint that they've sort of done a nice transition here into the gray. Again, same here with the feet. They've done a really nice job doing that transition into the other gray paint. Yeah, so a lot of nice detail on the fur. It's not too prominent, but you do get that sort of fur look, so this is very nice. And the tail looks very cool too. And underneath, you can kind of see a lot of the the robot kibble, but for the most part, it's pretty nice. Now, you can store the gun on the side here. Now, it's a little tricky. I've noticed if you kind of fiddle with the back of this figure, it does tend to come apart a little bit, so it's a little bit finicky as far as the back part. So if you do want to store the gun there, again, this comes on pegged, so just be very careful if you do. I kind of like it without it, so I'm just going to take that off. But there is a slot and a peg there if you want to store the gun in not vehicle mode, but beast mode. So just pegging that back in there. And articulation, you can move the tail a little bit, but that does come up there. And the feet, again, just like in robot mode, they are on a ball joint, so you do get a little bit of motion. Again, that comes on pegged very easily, so just be careful. There's not any, there's no ball joints or anything on the front feet, and the head really doesn't have any movement as well. So very limited articulation in rat mode. But for the most part, yeah, he's pretty cool. I like him a lot. So for a size comparison, I didn't really have any other sort of beast mode, other Beast Wars characters. So I brought in Cindersaur from I believe the Power of the Primes. It was a repaint. Anyways, that's how they compare there. And Cindersaur, yeah, that's, he's sort of upright and stuff, but very comparable in the size class. So again, this core class is very comparable to the Legends class of past lines. So there they are side by side. You can kind of get more of an idea of what they kind of look like and the scale and things like that. So bring Cindersaur out. And there you have Rattrap in his beast mode. So yeah, again, I'm not a huge Beast Wars fan, but I'm trying to get into the whole beast aspect of Kingdom. Of course, I want to collect all the G1 figures. But yeah, I do like Rattrap. He's very cool. I do think, again, kind of like Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime's robot mode was good. The truck mode is not that great. I tend to think the Rattrap robot mode is really good, but the beast mode is just okay. So, but anyways, there he is, and I'm very happy to have him in my collection. For the first time ever, I have a Beast Wars figure. So, this has been Matt in Japan. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.